Ning Tian, after seeing the Queen Mother's naked body, tries to calm himself down, telling himself not to think too much at critical moments. Then Ning Tian presses the Queen Mother's wrist to check her pulse. The moment he holds her hand, he feels the heat surging inside her body and blurts out softly, "So hot." At that moment, the Queen Mother's body trembles under the overwhelming temperature. Seeing her condition, Ning Tian says with concern, "The black flames in her body are burning every inch of her skin, and it will take some time for the internal medicine to take full effect. The most urgent thing now is to lower her body temperature." Ning Tian continues to channel his aura into the Queen Mother, and sweat slowly begins to bead and roll down his own body. Feeling the change, he whispers with relief, "It really works." After the time it takes for one stick of incense to burn, the Queen Mother's condition improves greatly. She now lies on the bed, wrapped in a sheet. Relieved to see her recovering, Ning Tian says, "The demons are indeed vicious. It took them 2 soul seas to completely eliminate the poison and inflammation." Suddenly, his gaze falls upon the Queen Mother's face, and he exclaims in surprise, "Why is your face still red? Could it be that the demon flame hasn't been completely cleared away?" Her cheeks are flushed, and a tear gathers in the corner of her eye. Worried, Ning Tian gently strokes her forehead and murmurs, "It's not hot, maybe it hasn't fully recovered yet." Ning Tian then gets up to leave, and as he walks away, he murmurs to himself, "Don't bother her anymore, I should go find my wife now." Suddenly, the Queen Mother pulls his hand. Ning Tian turns back in surprise and sees that the Queen Mother is awake. He asks her gently, "You're awake?" The Queen Mother responds softly to his words. Ning Tian turns fully toward her and says with concern, "How do you feel? Your situation was too dangerous just now, so I resorted to this desperate measure. Please don't blame me." The Queen Mother answers tenderly, "Silly master, I can't even thank you enough, how could I blame you?" Ning Tian, startled, asks her in disbelief, "You know? You woke up early?" The Queen Mother explains, "Though my consciousness is hazy from the demon flame, I never truly lose awareness. My body." But before she can finish her words, Ning Tian, feeling awkward, quickly starts to leave and says, "Ahem, well, I'll be out first. You should heal your wound first. Stay quiet so you can recover faster." As he turns to go, the Queen Mother hurriedly sits up, trying to stop him from leaving. Seeing her strain herself like that, Ning Tian rushes back to her side, touches her gently, and says with concern, "You are still weak, don't move." The Queen Mother, seeing Ning Tian so close, blushes deeply, her cheeks turning red as she shyly pulls the sheet over herself to cover her melons. Realizing this, Ning Tian is utterly stunned. Suddenly, the Queen Mother leans in and kisses him. In the rush, the sheet slips away, and in her bare state, she keeps kissing Ning Tian passionately. Both of their faces flush crimson, as red as ripe tomatoes. Moments later, the Queen Mother lies down, while Ning Tian, bare-chested, holds his head in his hands, completely flustered, thinking, "I got carried away for a moment, and now it's all over. Guys, looks like our boy fully cooked." Then Ning Tian begins to imagine himself explaining to Luo Wuqing, "You will be the elder, and she will be the younger. Your husband is so outstanding, it's not surprising to have 3, 5, or even 7 wives. Just think more positively about it." Luo Wuqing, furious, snaps at him, "Ning Tian, are you tired of living?" Ning Tian quickly shakes off that reckless thought, realizing, No, this is no different from seeking death. It's better to tell the truth." Then, in his imagination, he pleads with Luo Wuqing, "Wife, I just made a mistake that all men in the world would make. Will you forgive me?" But Luo Wuqing, cold and merciless in his vision, says that, and suddenly pulls out a knife, thrusting it straight into Ning Tian's banana as she yells, "Stop being a man." Ning Tian, overwhelmed by his thoughts, panics and begins to cry as he thinks, "Oh my God. What should I do?" At that very moment, Luo Wuqing opens the door and walks inside, asking gently, "Husband, how is the Queen Mother of the West?" Seeing Luo Wuqing there, Ning Tian jumps in shock. Luo Wuqing's gaze immediately falls upon the Queen Mother, lying there in her naked state. Her face darkens completely, eyes and expression turning cold as ice. In desperation, Ning Tian drops to his knees before her and pleads, "Wife, I'm sorry But before he can finish, Luo Wuqing lets out a long sigh and says calmly, "Husband, don't think too much. In the Tianxian world, polygamy is not uncommon." Ning Tian tries to explain, but before he can finish, Luo Wuqing glares at him sharply and snaps, "But if you continue to look for sisters for me, I can't guarantee that I will forgive you." Seeing this, Ning Tian is terrified. Sweat pours down his body, and with a trembling voice he answers, "I dare not." Luo Wuqing's tone softens again as she replies, "Well, that's good." After saying this, she stands quietly in a corner of the room. Noticing her silence, Ning Tian walks up behind her, wraps his arms around her, and holds her tenderly as he whispers, "Wife, I know you have your own pride, and you are giving in now for my sake. Don't worry, it won't happen again." Hearing his playful yet sincere words, Luo Wuqing's cheeks flush red with embarrassment, and she gives a soft, shy reply. Scene shift, Righteous Alliance. Inside one of the Alliance halls, the Righteous Alliance leader speaks with the Void God Emperor. The leader asks in shock, "What? Shinsu is dead? What about Yao Qi?" The Void God Emperor replies firmly, "According to my spies, Yao Qi was also in great turmoil and suffered heavy damage." Hearing this, the Righteous Alliance leader stares in disbelief and questions again, "Is the Queen Mother of the West really that powerful? Even Shinsu and that true demon are no match for her?" The Void God Emperor answers coldly, "Humph, it's all because of that evil couple from the demon sect. I don't know what tricks they used to kill Shinsu. I must avenge this." The Righteous Alliance leader grows serious and asks, "What, you're leaving?" The Void God Emperor responds with determination, "Yes, there is still 1 month left. The day I break through." Immediately, the Righteous Alliance leader joins in. This is the time when the heavenly demon sect will be destroyed. Meanwhile, the next morning at Yaoqi Holy Land, the Queen Mother reclines on the bed, while Luo Wuqing sits silently in front of her. Ning Tian sits quietly in one corner of the bed. Clearing his throat, Ning Tian finally says, Well, why don't you two say something?" When no one replies, Ning Tian grows awkward and adds, "How about I sing a song for you?" Then, with his broken, off-key voice, he begins to sing, "Because we are a family, a loving family." Hearing his singing, both Luo Wuqing and the Queen Mother are stunned. Immediately, the two of them cover Ning Tian's mouth together to shut him up. Luo Wuqing scolds him, "This is an internal matter, keep silent." At the same time, the Queen Mother says firmly, "That's enough." Ning Tian looks at both of them and says with a teasing smile, "Never thought you two would be so in sync." Hearing this, Luo Wuqing and the Queen Mother glance at each other and blush. Ning Tian then turns to Luo Wuqing and asks, "Wife, don't you agree?" Luo Wuqing just humps and turns her face away from him. At that moment, the Queen Mother slips her hand free from Ning Tian's grasp and snaps, "Who's in love with you?" Ning Tian immediately pulls her into his lap, caressing her as he says with mock authority, "I'm talking to my first wife now, and you, my second wife, are not allowed to interrupt." At the same time, in his heart, he thinks smugly, "I'll start by revitalizing the husband's authority." The Queen Mother, pretending to be surprised at Ning Tian's words, asks him, "Second wife?" Then she turns to Luo Wuqing and complains playfully, "Sister, my husband is mean to me. Do you think I should teach him a lesson?" Luo Wuqing answers calmly, "Well, as long as my sister is happy." Hearing this, Ning Tian is stunned and blurts out, "Sisters? My goodness, when did you two become so close?" Then he suddenly realizes the truth and exclaims in disbelief, "So you weren't just quiet, you were actually talking through voice transmission?" At that, the Queen Mother giggles like a mischievous child and climbs on top of Ning Tian. Seeing this, Ning Tian is completely dumbfounded. The Queen Mother teases him, "Hee, patriarch, you finally reacted." Then she adds slyly, "Because you are so dishonest, we decided to join forces to deal with you and keep you under control." Ning Tian collapses fully onto the bed and challenges them with a grin, "Come on, both of you, take me on. It'll be perfect for your husband to experience the joy of handling two at once." Hearing this, the Queen Mother glances at Luo Wuqing, who nods in agreement. Then the Queen Mother, still straddling Ning Tian, gazing down at him with a sly smile as she says softly, "Patriarch, I'm afraid you won't be able to enjoy the blessing of having many people." Ning Tian, puzzled by her tone, asks in confusion, "Why?" Luo Wuqing explains seriously, "Yaoqi Holy Land suffered heavy losses this time. The Queen Mother of the West has decided to close Yaoqi Lake and reopen it only after it has recovered a little." The Queen Mother adds with a sigh, "During the closed period, no one is allowed to enter or leave, and we may not be able to see you for a long time." Ning Tian asks Luo Wuqing when they will be leaving, and Luo Wuqing answers, "Tomorrow." She adds firmly, "During this time, I will find out who exactly wants to release the Yaoqi True Devil." Ning Tian sits up and declares, "If I knew who it was, I would not let them off." Hearing their words, the Queen Mother speaks softly, "I, the Queen Mother of the West, thank you both." Then Luo Wuqing turns to her and says, "Then we'll leave first." With that, she starts to walk out, and Ning Tian follows right behind her. Just as he is about to step out, the Queen Mother calls from behind, "Patriarch, wait." At her call, Luo Wuqing looks back at Ning Tian and says calmly, "Husband, I'm waiting for you outside." Then she leaves the room. Ning Tian turns around and sees the Queen Mother standing there silently. Concerned, he asks her what's wrong. Suddenly, the Queen Mother rushes forward and embraces him tightly. Holding him close, she says with trembling voice, "We say goodbye today, and I don't know when we will meet again." Ning Tian gently comforts her, saying, "Take good care of yourself and don't think too much." Hearing this, the Queen Mother rests her head against his chest and whispers softly, "I'll wait for you to come back." Ning Tian caresses her tenderly and gives his silent promise. A while later, Ning Tian and Luo Wuqing return to the Heavenly Demon Sect. The moment they step inside, the disciples rush forward and cry out anxiously, "Empress, Patriarch, you're back. Please find a solution. For some reason, those righteous guys frequently attack us, specifically targeting our Heavenly Demon Sect. I think many of our disciples are injured. Yes, Your Majesty, please think of a solution quickly." Hearing their pleas, Luo Wuqing turns to Ning Tian and says, "Husband, I'll go handle the sect's affairs first." Ning Tian nods and replies simply, "Good." Then he adds, "Since my wife is busy with work, I'll go and deal with the things at hand first." After that, Ning Tian sits in front of the Buddha Demon Tower and begins to meditate, his mind heavy with thoughts. The demon spirit is only trapped in the tower, but not destroyed. No matter how I call out to it, the tower does not respond. How can we kill the demon spirit and eliminate the trouble forever? At that moment, the system's voice explains, "Host, this Futu Demon Tower has a tower spirit, but it has been ownerless for a long time. The tower spirit is already very weak, so it has no reaction. If it recognizes its master, the tower spirit will rely on the host's power and become stronger again." Hearing this, Ning Tian quickly asks, "So, how do I become its master?" But the system remains silent, giving no reply. Realizing this, Ning Tian frowns in frustration and mutters, "To fail when it matters most. Ugh, I'm better off relying on myself." After thinking for a while, Ning Tian steps into the first floor of the Buddha Demon Tower. Inside the tower, he faces the demon and says coldly, "It seems that you are living well in this Buddha Demon Tower." The demon hears his words and immediately turns its gaze on Ning Tian. Spotting him inside the tower, it roars in shock, "It's you! Who are you? Why would the Futu Demon Tower recognize you?" Ning Tian walks forward, shaking his head with a faint smile, and replies, "Who knows? After all, I am just a simple patriarch of the Heavenly Demon Sect." The demon sneers back, "Oh, so what? You idiot grandmaster from the tiny Tianling realm, do you really think you can kill me?" In response, Ning Tian gathers a surge of golden aura into his hand. Looking straight at the demon, he retorts, "What about this?" The moment he hurls the golden aura toward it, the demon's eyes widen in terror. As the attack rushes forward, it screams in fear.